guys, welcome back to 365 Days of SEO. This is Christian Bullock. Today we're talking about a frequently asked question about SEO, and that is, does bolding or italicizing words on my webpage help improve rankings for those words? So it's a great question, and unfortunately there isn't any really hard evidence that shows a direct correlation between that practice and getting better rankings for those keywords. But two things. First, in the latest 2013 survey by SEO Moz, in which they chat with a bunch of industry professionals, they put together a rankings correlation and factors report every 2 years. That topic comes up, and the answer there is there's a little bit of correlation, but there's no exact correlation of, hey, we bolded up a keyword on a page and we saw the ranking improve. Everyone kind of agrees that it's a good practice to do, but we're not seeing that direct correlation. But it's certainly something that, when talking with a lot of industry professionals in the field, something that can definitely help. The second point I wanted to bring up was how bolding and italicizing words helps with the overall readability of a web page. So if you think about it, as you're reading through a block of text, it's a lot easier when things are broken up, a couple sentences in the next paragraph, maybe a big sentence or a standout sentence by itself, and then the next, paragraph or block of text. So that's very helpful from a usability point of view. Italicizing and bolding words also helps, right? Because it helps kind of strengthen arguments, strengthen and make the piece of content that a user is reading a little bit more conversational in tone. So if you think about it from a usability standpoint, you want a user to be able to read your content in a way that makes them comfortable and in a way that engages them, because likely if they like your content and they've got a Twitter account, Facebook account, whatever, it gives them more of an incentive to share. And when they share, of course, that starts potentially getting some of those social signals in place, potentially getting some links back to your website. So it helps from that point of view, almost like an indirect help of an off-page SEO tactic by bolding and italicizing words. My thoughts are this. I think it definitely helps. I think when search engines and spiders go through a web page source, right, and they look through all the code, obviously when you're bolding or italicizing things, you've got a little piece of code around certain words. I don't think this is something that search engine spiders ignore. I don't think they can ignore it, because you're specifically telling them by bolding and italicizing that here's something that's crucially important to you that you really want to make the reader know what the heck you're talking about here, or make that point, or highlight a certain keyword or keyword phrase. And I really feel that this is something that if you do it in a smart way, you're not like bolding every other word, that type of thing, it can be something that can help with on-page SEO factors. Now, do I have my own study that backs that up? No. But I certainly do recommend it to whenever I work with any client for SEO purposes. And I've had some great success there. So I'd like to think that helps contribute to that success. Again, my name is Christian Bullock. 365daysofseo.com. We'll speak with you guys tomorrow.